Hello everybody, Jet here, and welcome back to our Moria playthrough as the Dwarves of Khazad-dûm, where we are about to leave the woodland realm. We're heading down this way, I believe. I hate the fact I lose the arrows whenever I stop. So our company has made it through the forest now, and we are in the final stretch down to Moria herself, guys, to Moria, to Khazad-dûm. And Bjorn's Hall. We did mention Bjorn earlier, so
we march no further today.
Nice. Some new mercs, some Bjorning riders and some Bjorning warriors. I am going to pick them up because anything extra is always good. I want to keep as much for our final battle up once we get to Khazad-dûm, to Moria, as we can. Ooh, have I just missed where I'm meant to be, or will that still count? And soon, we will have Moria again. Soon we will have Khazad-dûm. At which point, I guess we capture both sides and we look at... Well, I mean, obviously we are going to try and take out the... orcs of the mountains, so we're going to push north up the mountains once we've done that to try and capture all the territory, but we need to make sure we're very good friends with all the allied factions along there. Well, we need to make sure we're allied with them, and it's all slightly different in this than it is in the more modern ones, guys, but we'll see as we get there. Okay. Oh, our elven supporters. Yeah, it's hardly surprising, bloody elves. So the elves have left us, guys. Their mission now complete. We have left Mirkwood. The elven archers will now return to their homes, no doubt reporting to the elven king himself. No matter, they were useful while with our company, and we will not forget the help they sent us. To be fair, they did. And we have very good relations with the Vale of Anduin, and we are spending quite a lot of cash now. And heading down here, so let's cross.
Onward.
Ooh.
That'll do him today, son.
Let us start marching with our company. We've got some good humans with us to give us some cavalry, and we shall march on Khazad-dûm. The realm of the Dwyrad Elf will soon be ours, guys. It was tough getting through the hills, but the fact I got the heal at the town really helped, and would actually mean if I were to do this again, I would play it slightly differently. I lost a couple of units there, which wasn't a good thing for me, annoyingly. But if we'd done it differently, we would have, we'd have done much better. So we'll see how this goes. I assume at some point, once I'm here, I'm going to get an event where we will get a Balrog. Aye!
March.
Forward to Moria, to Khazad-dûm.
Aye, forward.
Our path is blocked because we found a town.
The men of
There's an odd-looking town. That's a village. So we've got their capital there. Oh, that's the rock. I can't remember what it's called. So obviously we've got towns up here. This is Gunbad? Yes. And there's going to be a few more other settlements they have, which I can't see, and we'll have to explore to find later. I don't think there's anything else down here. Of course, we've got Fangorn here, and then obviously we've got Isengard. But at the moment, I can't see a lot of places still.
Aye, my king.
I do also quite like that. I'd forgotten that you can't necessarily see things until you get close to them. I don't know if it's part of a mod or it was always in. Though then again, it kind of makes sense in this world, because actually a lot of this world is, it's all explored, if you see what I mean. People will know where things are, but there's a lot of wastelands, there's a lot of very empty areas of the world. I mean, there's people living in it all, but they're very sparse. It's like areas like the Shire and like Rohan and Gondor are few and far between. Like even the Bjorlings up here, where we've got this, the Vale of Anduin, actually it's only just at this point really become any sort of grouping. Osgiliath is under attack. That's not good. We are burning through our income. We are no longer the richest faction, guys.
Aye.
Ugh, we have to stop here.
Move out.
If I go past it, I'll break things. It's a ford. This does not look like a good place to be stopping. Obviously we've got Dale, Dwarves of Erebor, the Dwarves of Blue Mountains. See, Erebor and the Iron King Hills should really be different. Then again, I guess Dane is the king. And he is a king. Then again, having the Iron Kingdoms as a kingdom, sorry, the Iron Hills as a kingdom isn't really correct, because it's multiple different dwarf lords there. So ooh, here comes somebody. We are being attacked. 607 orcs. Wow, that's an auto, guys. I don't generally auto, but that was so close. It was, you know, there was no doubt in it. I probably took more losses by autoing, but
Marching now. Set a watch.
our retinue expands. An addition has been made to this personal entourage of followers. It belongs. It is the nature of dwarves and more about dwarves to follow more remarkable people. We got an Aznubar veteran. So basically, it gives us buffs against orc, extra command for our infantry. I can't remember what command does in this. I think it's just your morale. Ooh. There we go. Inspires nearby troops, effect against armor. I was told off by somebody in the chat, and feel free to do that if you see me doing things wrong, guys. Because apparently these guys are cavalry are really good against ogres, against trolls even. So.
An honor, my lord.
Now, the one thing to remember is, if I have to fight the Balrog straight away, that's going to be bad. But if I think it comes later as an event, it may crash the game, because apparently there is a bit of an issue with Balrogs, where they can just crash the game. So we may have to auto-resolve the battle with the Balrog again. Also, the Balrog cannot be a single unit, because it is a limitation of this game where you can't have units which are single units. So I don't know if it just means it's got a single unit in there, which is the Balrog, and it comes with a retinue, or we have to fight a few Balrogs. I guess we will find out. We're double timing down. We are running low on things. Oh, we've met Lorien, and we have an outstanding relationship with Lorien, which I'm not sure is technically correct, but wow, there's a lot of trade going along this road, considering it's held by the orcs. But the orcs and Lorien will be fighting as well, which is potentially good for me. I wonder if Lorien ever manages to take Khazad-dûm before we get there. Actually, they may not be able to. I think there is some restrictions on where you can actually settle anyway.
Aye, noble sire. Marching now.
Guys, we're close. We're close to our ancestral homes, our ancestral halls of Khazad-dûm, which is currently 2 little towns rather than a mountain. There should be a mountain over this over the 2 settlements there, guys. So bear with us on that. I believe from doing a little test play, it will reappear when we take the place. Because obviously, you know, it's all meant to be under the hills, under the mountain, under Khazad-dûm. North of Filion has been attacked. The journey has been long, but now it's time. The time has come. Khazad-dûm, an immense city, and therefore we will take our time to rid the halls of your stench. We shall start with our assault on the eastern gate. And we must assault the gates immediately, capturing the goblins off guard. We know not whether Joran's bane will be awaiting us inside, but we shall not let any creature get in our way. Barak Khazad, Khazad Menu.
An honor, my lord.
Ooh, alliance announced. These 2 powers have now formed a formal alliance. Nice. We are going to do a cheeky save, guys, in case things go horribly wrong.
Aye, noble sire. Aye, sire.
Moria reached. You have now reached Moria, one of the first settlements of the dwarves, founded by Joran, the first king of the Longbeards. In the First Age, Moria, also known as Khazad-dûm or Dwaradelf, lies beneath the 3 mountains of Baranzibar, Zareksul, and Bundashur. Which one of those? Because I know in common one's is Khazad-dûm. Moria is not only important for its spiritual value or the size of its settlement, but mostly because of a precious metal, mithril, which can be mined here. During the First and Second Age, Moria became a great settlement, which was allied with both elves and men. During this period, the door of Moria was created by the dwarf Navi and the elf Celebrimbor. The dwarves expanded Moria into 7 level settlements with a great hall, many rooms, and the chambers of Marazbul, tunnels, Joran's bridge, and the endless stair which ascended from the lowest dungeon to the highest peak, where it terminated within Joran's tower on the top of Zirakizgil, which is Khazad-dûm. Moria even survived the attacks of Sauron, but finally the settlement was lost to a demon which could not be harmed by steel nor stone. In the deepness of Khazad-dûm, a Balrog of Morgoth awoke, because of the mithril mining, and he killed the king Joran the Sixth and his son Nain. The dwarves had no choice but to abandon Moria and relocate to Erebor. Many centuries later, in 2790, driven from Erebor by the dragon Smaug, Thror, heir of Joran, attempted to re-enter the ancestral home, despite warnings not to. He was slain by the Orc chieftain Azog, a murder that precipitated the war of the dwarves and the orcs, culminating in the bloody battle outside Moria's eastern gates 9 years later, where the dwarves were victorious, but at bitter cost, and they did not have the strength to face the Balrog. So once more, Moria was lost, and the dwarves abandoned their campaign. Until now.
My king, by your will, sire,
Ooh.
we shall engage. We shall hold them to siege, sire.
Here we go,
Awaiting
1
your
turn
order,
to get
sire.
all of that. They have quite a lot of forces, so this could be tricky. But a few siege towers should do the job. We will reclaim Khazad-dûm. and then Khazad-dûm West. This could prove to be a fun battle, guys. We are getting quite skint, so I kind of need to attack.
An honor, my lord. Leading the men with honor, sire.
What? So I have to build a ram. Because it can't be captured with siege towers alone. That's fine. So we're building a ram as well now. So we'll have plenty of siege equipment here to charge in and take Khazad-dûm. Then we will drive the orcs from Moria, from the rest of Moria. So interesting thing, guys. I live in Shropshire, which is near where Tolkien lived. He lived in the Midlands, not in Shropshire itself. But we've obviously got the three hills, the three mountains, one of which is Caer Caradhras. Now, near me is a little set of three hills, the middle one, which is quite an amazing little hill. And looking at it, it's got an old hill fort on top of it, which is called Caer Caradhras. There's lots of little things like that around here. It's like a folly, I can't remember which one it is pretty much what lots of the ideas for Isengard was in the Industrial Revolution. So, you know, I kind of live around where we see lots of Tolkienian things. Ooh, I can do a night attack, which makes him better. Yes, of course it does, because they're orcs. They will probably fight better at night. I'm not going to auto-resolve that. Let's fight this on the map. This is going to be a hard-fought battle, guys. Am I actually going to need any of that siege equipment? No. So it made me build it, even though I don't actually need it. Oh, this map is awesome! Oh, wow. So we've got to push through into the hall. So this is all their deployment area, and we've got the bridge. Oh, and we can deploy right through into here. Or not. I mean, there's no point in being overly subtle here, guys. We'll move our cav forward to scout. But this is pretty much going to turn into a horrible battle on the bridge. If they're sensible. They're not. Are they really not? Okay. If they don't want to hold the bridge, I mean, for me, anybody ever attacking here, I can just push down to here and hold with one or two really tough units. Oh, it's not quite one abreast, but that would have probably been quite tricky for them to do. actually going to charge these guys in first because I don't care about my mercenaries. Oh, here they come! Okay, the building warriors are going to have to try and hold them off for now. They're doing really well, actually.
Keep those axes ready. March! March!
Oh god, things are getting a little confused.
Let's get in there!
Okay, let's start pushing forwards then. These guys are fighting brilliantly though.
Axes. Keep those axes ready.
These guys are going to shield wall as they get him. We're not doing badly here. I mean, this unit is dying now, but still. No, we can't get around. I was hoping we could get around the sides. Never mind. Get your butts in, guys. Come on. Put some more weight in. I know I'm probably going to kill off my cavalry here, guys, but... we are pushing through though, guys. Oh, wow. Fight is going well. Well, I say that. The fight is going. I kind of wish they'd fought on the bridge because, you know. Wait, I can pick them up, but I can't actually really do much with them. We are taking quite a lot of losses here. The king is not, though. I really shouldn't be pushing the king in like this, but still. My Bjorling warriors have done really well here. The humans with us. Yeah, they held the line while we positioned the rest of my guys. I mean, I was hoping they'd push forwards, but we kind of all got stuck, so... my cav. are getting trashed. But again, I don't really care about my cav at this point. At this point, it's just throwing everything into this fight. We are slowly pushing our way up the stair. I mean, I know it's not some stairs, guys, but Moria will be ours. There are a lot of, lots and lots of dead orcs under here, but there are also definitely a few dead dwarves. But nowhere near as many. And we've not lost anybody from Balance Group, but they are very heavy infantry, so and they're also nowhere near the front. I might cycle these guys out, because I don't want to lose that unit in its entirety. We're getting there. This unit's the one I want to watch for. Come on, push! Rally our troops. I believe it does increase all their morale. We're nearly through, guys. Oh wow. Okay, that's actually, I don't mind that. That's kind of nice. I mean, defending
Only
this,
half
guys,
the
would
enemy
be
force
awesome,
remains.
especially with the dwarves. I mean, we'd literally set up down here, push down here, and have our archers behind. And again, if we had catapults, it could be vicious. These guys pushing forwards to them. You can take a lot of friendly fire in Medi, guys, so you never want to be shooting at the units you're engaging in directly, otherwise you will end up taking quite a lot of friendly fire from your archers. Come on, let's reform our line here. We are battering these. Forming a nice solid of that little guy there. It's awesome. This is it, guys. It's not gonna last long now. Obviously we have another settlement to take once we've taken here, but still. Let's just throw everybody into the fight now. This was always gonna be a bloody battle, but we are pushing through. That's the thing, we are just constantly pushing through. We're not necessarily killing them to push through, but this heavy unit here that right, let's try and pull my cav through. pulls them through at the sides, guys, we can start surrounding their formation, and they are beginning to shatter. That's it. And we're just breaking their line apart now by just pushing through it. They're getting thinner and thinner while we're getting more troops massed. Look at this carnage, though, guys. This is all dwarves who were killed by archers, but it's mostly archers. But look here, I mean, this is where
we have lost half our men.
There are definitely a lot of dwarves in this. This is it. They are now getting surrounded. In fact, they have no cohesion. I mean, there is no cohesion at all. We can hold here for a while with one, but let's be honest, they're dead. Let's try and reform a bit. We have taken heavy losses. I mean, these guys have taken definitely the most losses, but at the same time, they led the charge. So. Not the British battle. Then again, there's not a huge amount differently I could do here. It's now just clearing up the last few of these orcs and goblins from the halls of Moria. Let's just double time this.
Be in awe of the victory we have won here today.
500 lost for... No, I'm happy with that. I mean, a victory is a victory. Balin's guard sustained 3. He inflicted 52 of the Dragon Slayers and the Erebor infantry. And that's why the Baling warriors. Wow. So yeah, things went well, I think we can say. We have won. Guys, we have done it. We control Khazad-dûm. Well, part of Khazad-dûm. We still have to scourge the rest of it, but we are home. We are now properly the dwarves of Khazad-dûm. The enemy army routs.
Glory.
Our retinue's expanded twice. Come on.
A most noble
I think I'm going to occupy the settlement, guys. Nice. You have reached the Misty Mountains, a huge mountain range which is inhabited by orcs and runs. That tells us about it. A new seat of power. Moving the seat of power to another settlement opens a new chapter in the history. Soon, the new capital will be the place where the majority of noblemen live. Although there was a temporary disorder in the nation, life is starting to be peaceful once again. Our new capital is a shining example of your wisdom. We've routed the enemy army. We've gained a berserk. Ooh, loses a bit of command. Dwarven dagger, personal security. And trait increase for High Lord Balin, Liberator of Khazad-dûm. Liberator of Khazad-dûm. Rejoice! One of our lost cities have been reclaimed by our noble general. This glorious victory, which we triumphed over enemies, made a hero out of our general to our people, and they are already calling him the Liberator. Nice! And we've got a few orc buildings here which we will swap around long run. Can we actually recruit anything? And we can't do much just now. Ooh, we are currently running a negative income, so we're going to actually have to drop.
Orders.
Let's drop my cavalry guy. Sorry about that. My phone was ringing on my desk, and you probably heard that straight through the microphone.
My king, my lord. Your will, my lord.
To be there, that's not going to change. Can I actually see what my upkeep will be? Oh, find out by hitting end turn. I should have kept that unit, actually. Oh, I should have done a quick, cheeky save before we hit end turn. Oh, we can still do it. Oh, I didn't realise I could do it in end turn in this one. So, we are now the Dwarves of Khazad-dûm, guys. That is awesome. Okay, let's see what happens. And we are going to need to start doing some building and building up. Oh, they are moving away. They've got big armies there at the moment, so taking the west, Khazad-dûm west, could be hard. So we're going to have to build up a little bit before there, potentially. Though we don't have to rush it, guys. There's no rush on doing anything now. We have our seat of power. Ooh, a candidate for adoption for yes. I'm going to do that simply because having an extra personal Mount Gumbad has been takes courage to take on York. Somebody's sieging Mount Gumbad. That's good. Ooh, and Dol has declared war on Dale.
I am a king.
And this is a diplomat. Let's go exploring and finding things then.
Yes, sire. I'm a storm.
Lothlorien reached. And we can start recruiting now. But we probably want to change a few of... Anyway, this is it for now, guys. So as always, thank you very much for watching. I do hope you are enjoying this. Please feel free to pop any comments in the comments section or jump over to my Discord and say hi. There is a link to my Discord in the comments and the description, as well as links to my Twitter, my Patreon, and my affiliations with Overclockers and Fanatical Games. Sorry, Humble Bundle Games. Other than that, guys, if you have enjoyed this, please like and subscribe. Thank you very much for watching, guys.